Hello. Sto aspettando che entra Andrea. Aspetta. Ok, abbiamo... Ci sono. Allora, abbiamo ripreso effettivamente da dove eravamo.
Allora, è Bologna. No, Milano. Sì. Allora, Milano.
Ok. E la cosa delle X ancora non ho capito se l'abbiamo risolto o meno.
Genova. 19537. Posto 19537. Date un metro, 349. Siete assicurata l'anno scorso per 6 mesi?
Che vuoi? Eh? Dove vai? Ehi, guarda. Guarda.
120 volt, ok.
Guarda, forza.
Mm. Dove dovrei poter mettere volta a qualcosa? Se tecnicamente non mi fa cliccare nulla. Ah, qua è acceso. Ah, ok. Oh no. Oh no, siamo tornati a scuola. Oh, fuck. Ok, questo presumibilmente è anche semplice. È uno degli enigmi alla Layton, praticamente. Dov'è che devo arrivare tecnicamente? Qua sopra. Però non è che va solo sopra il coso. Questo è un problema. Ok. Come va ad andare? Come fa ad andare dritto? Tecnicamente dove dovrei arrivare?
Ciao.
Anzi, da dove devo partire?
Ehi, da fare pipì. Ehi.
90... Al 35 devo arrivare. Ho detto 150 volt, quant'erano? Mm. 120, ok. Quindi il 35 lo dobbiamo fare per forza. Ah, ok. Ok. 120 così. O è 125 al momento.
Dove vai?
Il problema è che non ci sono i fili. Ecco, questo è un po' stronzo perché allora, tecnicamente allora no, il 35 va alla parte a sinistra fa iniziare. Quindi il 35 per forza non ci deve stare. 75. Questo 5 lo voglio saltare. Quelli col 5 non mi vanno più di tanto di utilizzarli. Però così siamo bloccati tecnicamente. Mm. No. Perché non... Aspettate, provo a farlo resettare. Col 100 non possiamo farci tecnicamente nulla perché non abbiamo un altro 5 per poter fare un altro 10. Quindi tecnicamente dobbiamo cercare di fare sempre. Vediamo. Eh, Ora me lo sta segnando tecnica. Ah, perché devo andare a toccare l'altro. Ok. Si devono toccare i due capi. Praticamente. 155 così. Ah, ora abbiamo capito com'è. Quindi se tecnicamente questo. No. Questo lo sposto qui. 150. Perché abbiamo messo il 60 che è troppo alto secondo me. 120. Eh? Ah, che cool. Oh no, non la sappiamo la password noi adesso. Battery A e battery B. Forse siamo andati un po' troppo avanti con le cose da fare. Ta ta ta. Sono i Terminator. Sicuramente questi sono la password, però tecnicamente non so come andarla a scrivere. Tipo... mm, mm, so effettivamente come metterla. Ma poi sto coso che cos'è?
Di capire nell'aria.
Ah, hai ricominciato il
Ok, questa è con
Ah, ok.
qua.
Mm. Ancora la X non ho capito se l'abbiamo fatto o meno. Oh, ok. Ah, ok, ok, ho capito, ho capito. Sbagliato.
Se la fai ogni 15% in più per l'importo annuale, fissa il 3% ascolta, entrerà alla la patatina.
Stanca un po', quando sta facendo amiche perché giù queste preghiere lì.
Vai, dove trovi? Penso che si va a finire l'acqua. Dove vai?
Ah, forse è Beacon la password. Beacon è la prima. E la seconda è... Da sinistra a destra mi pare di capire sempre sia. No. È da qua. Aspetta, mi sono scordato. Destra, sinistra, nessuno. S. Scoop. Sinistra, sinistra, tutte e due. Scope, ok. Beacon scope.
Una volta.
C'era un H? Era uno spazio in mezzo. Ah, c'è un H. No. Mm. La prima tecnicamente è giusta. La prima è giusta sicuro. Devo riguardare questo. Ok.
Finalmente dorme, prendi il suo corpo. Ecco. Ma le ragoste possono essere addormentate da questo gioco. La qualche.
Ah, beacon fop, ok. Cazzo, ho sbagliato tasto. Cioè, sono uscito dalla schermata un attimo, devo spostarlo un pochettino.
Ah, se la cercavo.
Per ottenere l'altra invece...
Per il bisogno di gloria. E...
Perché c'è ancora sta name tag? Come lo dovrei vedere adesso, tecnicamente?
Ah,
Reminiscence non penso che funziona.
no, questo lavoro no.
Non lo so se è giusta.
Una torticina di... Caccia alla ragosta. Povera ragosta.
Ora sta sopra, ok. Solita lettura dei segreti. Aspetta un attimo. Ok, rieccomi.
Va bene, quello che non ti può prendere sei fatto dare quando ho pagato. No. Allora, tu mi hai detto dove dici normalmente ti pago la vittoria di ti conviene. Quindi non mi conviene. Però quello della dare è un buon prezzo. Ti dici guarda, veramente sarà 500 euro. Questo è 150, 154, è buono. Però devo vedere solo se questa qua anima 154, se non può fare la sospensione. Cioè, che il tipo di contratto, che dura un anno. Questo è il giudizio magari. Però per me la signora, per me la... No, fa il doppio, cioè guarda il doppio, quindi devo trovare lì, quindi non lo butti. Ma quando ci provavo, perché dice,
Praticamente è il gioco di Turing. L'enigma di Turing, praticamente, sta cosa qua.
Io ho guardato, c'è solamente il foglio nuovo, però c'è solamente l'importo.
Esatto.
Passate dopo 7 mesi passati.
Ok, questo è quello che abbiamo già visto.
Quando parlavo l'ultima volta, tu ma detto quando fai un'assicurazione, quando è
Non lo sa perché l'anno scorso lei l'ha comprato. L'assicurazione è presa in
l'assicurazione esibite, ma non è che è stata ida, no, perché l'assicurazione è stata ida, 2 anni di servizio.
è il vecchio proprietario. No, non se ne dice che sta fatto. No, non ce l'ha fatto.
Questa cosa tecnicamente se la potevano risparmiare il fatto che devi per forza tornare indietro per poi rifarlo. Non era l'uno, era la stella, vero? E soprattutto quando ci sono ste scene qua dove tecnicamente invece di andare davanti alla safe se ne va sopra di nuovo. Effettivamente non avevano preso delle cose da questa stanza nella route, effettivamente dove è morta Alice.
Ricchia, allora questa sera ci sono zucchine e zucchine no? Ah, allora tu hai peperone e cipolla? Va bene. Peperone e cipolla. Solamente. Zucchine non ci sono. Messo in bomba.
Ecco, questo effettivamente mi interessava. La chiave per aprire coso, per aprire key. Il keyblade di Rico è la chiave, non è questa è la chiave per aprire il coso per sbloccare il collo. Ma lui non si alzava nell'altra route.
Oh! Buonasera. Tu già mi scegli.
Effettivamente dopo che dobbiamo fare? Ah, dobbiamo andare. Ah, abbiamo l'ultima cosa da fare qui, ok. Poi tecnicamente posso iniziare ad andare avanti con i finali, quindi tecnicamente ci toccherà andare avanti con questo. Poi dovremo andare a fare il bad ending di Dio.
Questo è un coso gonfiato.
Now, hold up, Governor.
No. You honestly think a voice that coarse could come from a throat as fine as this?
Oh yeah, that was me, mate. Oi, over here.
Non è il doppiatore di Seven.
Sigma, what is that?
Oh, blimey, that hurts. Ain't right for a fellow's back to feel like this.
And it's talking.
With an accent.
Can't help it, Flower. Didn't choose to talk like this, not by half. Now, Alice, darling, do I rightly recollect you characterising my speech as cool? Why, that's right, cruel it is. You really think I asked for this?
È britannico, ha bevuto un pochettino di troppo.
See, they figured they'd give us all a, what you call them, personality. Some tosser thought they'd give me this one.
Oi, bloody mate.
It ain't right, I tell you. Cooper. Right you are, me old son. Right you. Well, go on, have a butcher's, mate. What do I look like to you? Robot, you say? Well, nearly there, but they call us golems round here.
Golem? Oh, I've heard of golems. They're sort of monsters, I guess, from Jewish folklore. They're made from clay, and they look like men. They're supposed to do whatever their master, or creator, or whatever can...
Well, aren't you a clever bird? You are, of course, correct. The golem of myth is a clay creation that moves under its own power. Our spellings are might different, though. The original blokes is spelled G-O-L-E-M, but me and me mates are G-A...
Me and me mates.
That's an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labour Electronic Machine. The truth to tell, it's a bit rubbish when you write it out all like that. But I figure they wanted to make sure they had the golem thing in there, you know? What with us being robots and all. That don't seem quite... After all of me mates here are golems too. I couldn't very well call all of you lot human, could...
What should we call you then?
Well, we've all got a project ID, and there you... I figure that's as good a name as any.
And your ID?
GTM-CM-G-OLM.
No.
That's way too long. We can't remember.
What? You taking the mickey out of me? Never had a problem myself. Right then, let's just use the last bit, shall we?
G-O... Golem.
Dice sempre golem lei perché è giapponese, quindi non riesce a dire golm.
Well, I'll be buggered. Can't say I ever noticed that before. Sure, it's a strange coincidence, isn't it? What? A gentleman can't say something nice to a pretty young bird, eh?
A pretty young bird, eh?
Oh, she ain't the only one of you lot whose name I know. I know who you are, Sigma, and you too, Lunga. I'm right familiar with all 9 of you.
How?
You don't know? Oh, they got cameras all over this place. Well, then again, the
I do
lenses
know,
aren't
tanga
much
roba.
bigger than a screw. And they're all hidden away, so I suppose I can't really blame you for missing them, huh? Now, as I was saying, there were these cameras, you see, and all of the data they record gets sent off to the mainframe in real time.
Ok, siamo quasi alla scelta effettivamente di fine root.
So, I just gave the main core a ring, got those videos, and now I know everything you've done.
Does that mean you're Zero Junior?
Cool, blimey. Are you bleeding sick? You gotta be off your
Are you
box if you think I'm
bleeding
young
sick? È
Master Zero.
bellissimo sto accento.
The young master is a right proper AI what supervises all the electronic bits and bobs in this place. My humble self, and those with the misfortune to be like me, are more akin to computer terminals who are merely borrowing a little bit of the central core. No, not quite, Governor, not quite. I'd say me and me mates here are more like arms and legs, right? Now, you lot don't have brains in your arms and legs, do you?
Of course not.
Right you are, missus. It'd be all sorts of nasty if your elbows and that lumpy bit on your ankle was all packed with brains. Well, we're like your arms or legs. The golem seat of consciousness, so to speak, ain't in the head. Fact of the matter is, it's not anywhere in the body. Which makes a fellow wonder, where is it?
In the mainframe?
Spot on. So that part of me what thinks is in the mainframe. Everything this here body sees and hears and what have you, that all gets sent back there. Then the mainframe does some sort of computery jiggery pokery and comes up with some decisions and those decisions beget commands. Now those commands are sent over the wireless like boop boop boop, and eventually my body picks them up. Finally, Those commands cause actions what move the various bits in my body. That's why this thing's like a computer terminal, you see. The body's just an output device of sorts. If we were talking about one of them personal computers here, you could say a golem's kind of like a monitor.
Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Then wouldn't that make you part of Zero?
Well, I suppose you could say, well, we're sharing the mainframe and all, but I don't know shit all about this game he's run. That part of the mainframe's locked away from the rest of us. I'm an independent core. Zero and I are two different blokes. You recollect what Golem stands for, huh? I'm autonomous. You sure, Governor? I watched you cross your arms just now. And now you're frowning and your forehead's getting all wrinkly. Do you do these things on purpose? Well, when you crossed your arms, were you thinking, right then, let's cross them, shall we? Curl on down then, mouth. Oh, and eyebrows. I'd be much obliged if you'd squeeze in a bit. There's a good pair of blokes. That's what you was thinking, innit? No? Didn't reckon so. I figured you did all of that subconsciously. Ain't no man on earth who says to himself, feeling a mite nervous, I'll just twitch me leg around a bit, you know? Who's thinking real hard about something and says to themselves, well, I think I'll just give the old loaf a scratch, that'll help. How's about when you reach for your tea, when you turn a page in your book? Or what about when your eyes just go straight for the pair on that bird you fancy? Yeah, the list goes on, me chums. But all of those things are your subconscious at work. Well, true, when part of your body does something, it's because your brain said so. But that don't mean your conscious mind is involved. Fact is, it can't be. If your brain had to deal with all the piddly bits of living, it'd make you bomb. That's how us golems and the young master get along. You got it all sorted now, chums?
Then you're saying that Zero Jr. is the central part of the mainframe, and the golems are like his hands and...
Righto! Blimey.
Blimey.
Guess I shouldn't be talking about such heavy rubbish, eh? My shoulders are all stiff.
And you said your back hurt earlier. Are you just messing with...
Yes, I did. And no, I ain't. Me back is all right messy. Last maintenance check, they just left me here. I've been on this bed here for years. The lubricant for me joints is all gum. Every time I move, it hurts.
But why did you wake up again after all this?
Why do you think, huh? Because you lot turned me on is why. Especially that other missus over there. Right you are, Governor.
Can you come with us then? The others need to see this.
No, I can't, and more's a pity. I can only go as far as this cable will let me. I've got internal batteries, but they're knackered. Matter of fact, that's why I was here for maintenance in the first... The same goes for these other blokes. Of course, they ain't connected to a power cable like I am, so they aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
Se no, se erano tutti collegati ci sarebbe stata la Battle Royale di Terminator.
Huh? What question is that? Right. So you're not sure why you've got to bug up your arse about that particular issue? Curious, are you? Oh, that's a good word, that is. A good, powerful word. The kind of word that will set any robot's horse. Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Just lend me your lords and peers for a tick. So, how can a robot get stiff shoulders? And what does pain mean to a Tell me, Guff, you ever heard of the Chinese room?
Ok.
Quanto buttaste?
Ma chi è?
Ah! Sono accompagni! Cioè, tu sei mano occupato come fai?
Sonia, ti diamo tutti che
Yes?
Is there any particular reason this girl is, pretty? Or why we need to know what color underwear she's wearing?
Can't say there is. This tickles me fancy, I guess. But the prettier the bird is, the more fun the story is, isn't it?
What?
Cosa di Sigma?
What?
Right. Well, what I wanted to say was this. All them Chinese blokes outside the room didn't know nothing about them books what she had. So it follows that they would have thought whoever was inside spoke Chinese just like them. You see? After all, far as they can tell, they're having a nice little chinway with one of their country... You thick? I feel pain when my body's having a spot of bother. Well, hold up, mate, this ain't right. We keep this up and we're buggered. If things go really pear-shaped, we'll be brown bread. So says the central computer to itself, seeing that things are a bit bollocksed. In the interest of extricating my body from this unpleasant predicament, the mainframe sends out a signal over the wire, and my software interprets that signal as pain, and I stop doing whatever daft thing I was doing. It's the same, innit? Just like the Chinese room.
So you're saying the robots feel pain differently than humans, right?
Use your loaf, miss. You listen to a word I've said. A human feels pain when you do something you shouldn't, like sit your bum down on a tack, right? Same thing for us robots. If you feel like being clever about it, there ain't really that much different between a human and a robot. Forget all about that mainframe and signal box, and us golems ain't that different from the bird in the room. So think about it, love. How do you know humans ain't the same, just without all the electronic-y pony? What if, when someone asks you a question, all you're doing is pulling out the right answer from some sort of phrase book in your brain? Ain't no way to prove that, of course, but as far as I can see, there ain't no reason to. I mean, it's all the same, innit? If you're actually a thinking creature, or if you're just some kind of language processing machine. All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person. You want to live a normal life? That's all you need to know. Lay it on me, Governor. Ah, right you are, mate. Got so carried away I near forgot. I haven't seen anyone for yonks, and I got a mite excited is all.
Just spit it out.
Right.
Solo un attimo.
Well, there was something I wanted to tell you, lot.
What was it?
Patience, darling. Now, I know I might look a bit out of sorts at the moment, but I ain't really supposed to.
Prendi la cosa stasera, la prendita.
Same thing for the rest of the blokes here. Fact is, the reason we look a bit like skeletons is because we are a bit like skeletons. There's this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in
Cazzo sta
the middle.
durando sto dialogo.
Command violation. Rogue processes product ID GTMCMGOLM.
19,20.
Ok, quindi c'è uno di loro tra i nostri.
Executing emergency deactivation. Unit GTMCM.
Che presumibilmente è che o comunque qualcuno. O Quark tipo.
No other rogue processes detected in addition. Returning to surveillance.
O forse Fi stessa.
It looks like it.
I wonder what he was trying to tell.
See, right in the middle of.
An ambidex gate has been opened. "45 minutes remain until."
Someone on the other team must have opened.
We have to hurry.
Dai, fatemele saltare ste cose.
Why did you open the AB gate before everyone got back?
I apologize. We only turned away for a moment.
Dio opened it.
You got a problem with that?
Of course we.
Why? I don't remember us all promising we wouldn't open the thing until everyone...
Probably both. We were able to get back here in time. But what about the others? Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover are still... What were you planning to do if they didn't get back in time?
Nothing. Why would I have to do anything? Didn't you hear the voice? Anybody who doesn't get back in time to vote just gets their vote automatically set to ally. Seems pretty straightforward. So what if they don't get back in time? They'll all get set to ally and all three of them will get two. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. Tenmyoji's only got one BP. I figure he'll be pretty happy to get two more. And that'll put Quark and Clover up close to 9. So that's not too bad for them either. In other words, they ought to be thanking me. What? What's this? Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penal. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. What the hell, man? This wasn't in our room. Back me up here, guys.
He's right.
There was no such note in our safe.
Oh, well, damn. That's a bummer. I'd never have opened the gate if I'd known about this. Of course.
I'm worried about the others. If time runs out,
They'll be penalized, yes.
I know.
Quark is part of that team. Maybe something happened with him.
This is bad.
Ok, risa di nuovo la malattia. Forse.
Quark! Has Quark been here?
Did something happen to him?
He disappeared. I mean, he's gone. We can't find him anywhere. When was the last time you saw him?
We were heading back here.
Tenmyoji and I went into the lounge, but Quark didn't follow us.
We turned around and started calling for him, but...
When he didn't respond, we ran back the way we'd come.
And you couldn't find him?
Right.
We thought maybe he just hadn't seen us go into the lounge.
So we checked the crew quarters and the infirmary.
But he wasn't there either.
All right. We need to split up. If we can't find him in any of the floor A rooms, we'll move to floor B.
Okay. I need to go tell... You guys go on ahead.
Niente, sto bambino deve scomparire sempre.
He's not in the other 2 either. There's no one here. Right. Okay. Let's leave that to them and head to floor B. Yeah, so? You want to see it? Fine, follow me. The pantry. That drawer over there is stuffed with processed food. Wasn't half bad, actually. Yeah, there was some paella, nasi goreng, schnitzel, yukejang, borscht, and tom kha gai. Oh, and I ate the chef's pasta, too. Can't help it. I'm a growing girl.
Presumibilmente un robot, ok.
20, I think.
Credo.
Now that's fun. You must have done a lot of drugs to look like that at 22. Don't call me little. I'm an adult, you dried up asshole. Yeah, the use-by date is about 100 years from now. There's a tank over there. It looks like they're pulling it out of some kind of well. Well, since Dio isn't rolling around on the floor in agonizing pain, I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's okay. I guess you could say that. No, I was careful with the food. Dio had some of it first, and it seemed fine. Oh, I almost forgot. I ate something else. Twice cooked pork. What is it? Reminded you of what? I see. So the golem guy was turned off just when he was about to tell you something. So the last thing he said was, see you right in the middle of... Right in the middle. Middle could be from Middle Kingdom, which is another name for China. Really? I don't think so. Well, maybe he was trying to say that this game is like the Chinese room. In other words... Sigma! There you are! I've been looking all... Something bad. Alice is... Just come with me. She's in the crew quarters.
Ok, di nuovo. E tutto gioco ce l'hanno con Alice. E all'inizio avrei detto giustamente, però adesso non mi fa né caldo né freddo.
Me.
Oh,
I was looking for Quark on floor B and couldn't. I came back here and, well, you know the rest. Hey, what's that look supposed to mean? You better not be thinking I did it.
Well, suspicion often falls on the first to discover a crime.
Fuck that. She'd already been murdered when I got here.
How do you know she was murdered?
non è la prima volta che una scena che praticamente abbiamo già visto non si può saltare.
What? Come on, it's obvious. She's got a knife sticking out of her chest. Does that look like an accident or a suicide to you?
How do you know the weapon was a knife?
What?
All you can see from here is the handle. For all you know, it could have been an ice pick or some kind of tool.
Well, yeah, I guess that. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't look at that and assume it's a knife? And it's not fair to suspect someone just because they happen to be the first one to find the body. If you want to be like that, then the last person to see Alice is the person you should be.
Who was the last person?
I need to go tell Alice. You guys go on ahead.
Alice, why? This wasn't supposed to happen. You promised me we'd catch them together. Don't do this.
I can't trust them anymore.
E poi adesso è di nuovo triste. Cioè, è scritta strana Clover in sto gioco. Cioè, nell'altra invece era normale. Anche se era morta
It
Alice.
could have been any one of them. They killed you, Alice. I can't forgive them for that. I'm going to get revenge. I'll find out who killed you. Shut up! Don't you talk to me!
Mica un bellissimo schiaffo glielo devi dare. Ti prego.
Wait! Clover! Come...
It's pointless. Even if you caught up to her, she'd never tell you anything. Think it through. There are two possibilities. Either Clover killed her, or she didn't. If the former is true, then I doubt she would confess. If the latter is true, then I imagine she'll be just as reticent. After all, Alice and Clover seem to know each other.
Che presumibilmente è l'inizio della sigla del suo tipo golem, che era GL, CM mi pare. Sì, però non mi piace sta cosa che lei non stia nominando neanche una volta Snake. Cioè neanche accennandolo lontanamente.
In fact, they seem quite close. It seems safe to assume that Clover is currently very suspicious of all of us. I doubt she would open up to anyone right now.
You seem pretty calm. Did you do it?
Not again. Well, if you really want to suspect me, please. I'm beginning to feel rather accustomed to it. I would ask you to consider my motive for killing Alice. Specifically, the fact that I have none.
Well, yes, but none of us have ever met Alice before, right? So why would...
You are correct, but only if the murder had a motive beyond. Well, do you remember when we found the old woman? It seemed clear that her killer was Zero Senior, and that they were one of us. There is every reason to think the same person Perhaps this person plans to kill us one by one. Perhaps the entire Nonary game is just perhaps the only reason we are here.
No,
So
perché
that
già sappiamo
Zero
che
Senior can kill us at his leisure.
è
In a
stato
world
il
of his
signor
own
Brando
creation.
per continuare ad uccidere la vecchietta.
Why would anyone do such a...
Presumably, because Zero Senior seems to be rather...
No. There's no way Zero Jr. wouldn't notice that. And if he did notice, I really don't think he'd just let something like that slide.
But isn't Zero Jr. just an AI without a body? What could he do?
Maybe. But Zero Sr. has a body. You think they'd really just let a 10th unwanted participant just run around murdering people?
Not possible. At least not so long as we assume Zero Jr.'s statement to be the truth. Do you remember? He made it quite clear that the real Zero was one of us.
Scusare.
10 minutes remain. All players, please enter your... If no vote is recorded before...
Apparently Zero doesn't feel like this is worth stopping the game. A blunt, but effective way to make the point. We should get to the warehouse. It seems clear he feels no compunction about killing us. Should we disobey them? As such, I recommend we follow them.
Hey, look. 2 of the AB gates are closed.
Probably Tenmyoji and Clove.
Wasn't he a pair? Doesn't Quark need to go with him?
As long as one person in each pair is there, it should be okay.
Sharing their destiny, huh?
Pretty much.
That's good news for you. After all, you're a pair. But, well, I'd rather not say it.
Good luck for you, huh, Luna?
What? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, if Alice was still alive, you'd have a hard time choosing Betray. She only had 1 BP left. If you'd picked Betray, you could have killed her. Of course, that's not really a problem.
Stop that, Dio. I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean,
Mi dispiace, Luna.
Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
Ah, mi dispiace. Dobbiamo toglierci dalle palle
This is
tutti i Betray.
interesting. If one of you guys picks Betray, we are gonna get a show.
Dio!
Ignore him. How
Cioè,
do you
dobbiamo
and
togliere,
Fry
non le possiamo fare dopo, che sono poi anche peggio. Meglio toglierci prima le cose brutte e poi quelle buone.
Ally, of course. Right, Fi?
I don't know about that's a difficult question.
What?
Well, if we choose Ally and Kay chooses the opposite, then he'll have 9 points. He can go through the number 9 door, but it's not as simple as just choosing Betray. If Kay decides to ally for some reason, then you'd end up with 9 points.
So we should both choose Ally. Seems easy to me.
You're planning on betraying me, aren't you? As soon as you go through that door, it will be only the 2 of you in that room. I've no doubt you could overpower Fi, if you had the desire to.
Oh, give me a little credit. No one has more gentle points than me. You think someone of my stature would resort to violence? The nerve.
Sì.
What?
This is just a thought, but why don't all of you promise to choose Betray? Then you wouldn't have to worry about any. If you knew the other person was going to betray you, you'd have no choice but to do
That seems pretty negative.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize. We appreciate your suggestion and we'll take it into consideration. But unfortunately, I don't think it's a very... See, my goal is to beat...
But fine.
Maybe that wasn't the best way to... When I say I want to beat it, I mean defeat it. I want to get us all out of here. We haven't beat the Nonary game until we're all out of this place. I guess we won't all be getting out anymore, though.
Oh, you mean Alice?
Yeah.
Comunque presumibilmente il finale vero sarà questo, dove Alice è ancora viva e ha la malattia.
At any rate, all of us choosing Betray every time is hardly... We'd never escape. Kay needs to choose Ally. It's the only way.
How will you make sure I do that? I have no guarantee that she'll choose Ally as...
Would you do it if I could give you that guarantee?
Well, yes,
You promise?
Yes.
Non devi dare mai di gay.
Good. Let's do this. Dio!
Huh?
There's someone behind you.
What? Fuck!
Wow. Oh Dio. Wow.
You bitch! God damn it, Fi! Open this fucking door! Fuck!
Invalid pair. Please retry with valid. Members of a pair cannot vote.
What? Why the fuck not? This is against the rules. How am I supposed to vote? This is bullshit.
Dio will have 9 points.
But don't you think Vi might be worried that Kay will break his... After all, if he can be pretty sure that Vi is going to choose Ally...
You needn't worry. Her plan is very clever. I will definitely choose Ally.
Voglio la troll face qua adesso.
Two minutes remain until polling closes.
We don't have much time left. Let's go.
Okay. Sigma,
Non mi parlare.
you are going to choose
Non
ally,
mi parlare,
right?
per favore. Non mi devi parlare.
Oh, I see. Oh, nothing. Never mind. Anyway, you promised you have to choose ally.
No, basta, non parlatemi, per favore. Non mi dovete parlare quando vado a votare, per favore.
seconds.
I would have chosen ally regardless.
Lei lo sceglie, a lei non c'è da domandarsi.
Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust.
10 seconds remain until 9, 8,
Basta, minchia, fammela saltare sta cosa.
5, 4, 3.
Perché devo aspettare fino all'ultimo
Wow.
secondo? Che cazzo?
Round 2 of the results will be displayed. Thank you. Ambidex game.
Ti prego, fai che il bad ending subito e c'è lei che mi
Results
pesta.
from round 2
Ma no,
of the
dai.
Ambidex game will now be displayed.
L'altra però effettivamente potrebbe essere finta, che nel fatto che poi si allunga, perché è impossibile che qua ci sia qualcosa.
Please direct your attention to the result.
Mi spiace Luna. Luna penso sia l'unica certezza con te oggi in sto gioco. Aia, Clover è stata tradita male. Qualche ha 9 punti.
Points have been assigned. Please check your bracelet to see your up.
Sigma, why? You promised. How could you? Why won't you say something? At least give me an excuse. Say you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong anything. I don't care if it's a lie. Just say something. I can't trust you anymore. Can I? I see. All right then. You did it so that you could get more points, right? I trusted you. Goodbye.
No. No. Meglio fare adesso che non c'è un vero... Cioè, non sono arrivato ad un punto dove ho un affetto verso di lei e soffrirci, che dopo che lo devo fare con più rammarico.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, what? Tenmyoji, you're going to go.
Yeah.
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really?
Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Of course.
Come no thanks? Scusami, ma gli stai dicendo due cose diverse. Qua hanno sbagliato qualcosa, mi sa. Ah no, ok, no, lui ha rettificato la cosa.
Let's go.
Lei che se ne vuole andare subito perché non si vuole vedere. Ah.
He went off toward the yellow door while you and Luna were talking. Yes, he did check the results before he... I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision. Perhaps, but I made a promise to Phi.
Of course not. I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him. Yeah. Don't you think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean. Alright. We should go and look for Quark.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
Ci stanno per uccidere forse per la prima volta.
Wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
Ah, lo sta facendo uscire. Ma da solo non lo puoi far uscire, sei
Like I'm gonna tell
scemo.
you that. You broke your promise to Luna. I don't like people who break promise. Ha! Oh, you got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shit about him. He's just sleeping. Seems somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic. Hell if I know. And honestly, I don't really care. Quark's safe. Now, all I have to do is get him out of here, and this'll all be... I can. Well, didn't you see the results? Quark's BP is... Exactly. Yeah, of course, he's gonna need my help to do that.
Three. Now, maybe some of you you're thinking, oh, if my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough and I'll just slip through. Well, that's not, but if you think you can be sneaky.
Think I don't know that doesn't matter, though. So long as Quark is safe, then I...
Che piano un po' stupido dei Amici però, Perché presumibilmente muore male Quark. Appena esce fuori gli mette, diciamo, anche solo l'anestetico nel bracciale si attiva di Demiogi. Quello dopo che si sveglia si suicida. Quindi è inutile, è stupido sto piano. Cioè, almeno facevi arrivare qualcun altro al 9 e glielo lasciavi a quella persona. No, devi fare la stronzata.
Sorry. Door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way. Believe me, and I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there
E ancora non
unconscious,
sappiamo
you
qual è
know?
il collegamento tra lui e il bambino.
Can't do
Non
that.
sappiamo neanche il collegamento fra lui e Clover in realtà.
There's a killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
The number 9 door. It will remain open for 9.
See ya.
Rimane comunque un piano di merda. Wow, quasi 2 ore di nulla, cioè praticamente di nulla perché abbiamo fatto solo ste cose qua. Normalmente arrivavamo neanche un'ora che avevamo finito Naruto e ora qua invece stiamo facendo solo questa oggi.
The Nonary. Thank you. As the game is over, all doors other than escape is not. Please enjoy your.
Ok, abbiamo preso pure questo game over. Sicuramente l'altra route continua. O finisce che in realtà Kay tradisce. Sì, arrivo su. Oh, ci Allora, risolviamo di nuovo. Per oggi finiamo qui perché devo andare a mangiare. Continuiamo poi domani ancora. Sì, domani. Buona serata a tutti e due. Ciao ciao.